quilts to the bed, and I didn't move. I was like, well, guys, I mean, I'm gonna tuck myself in here in about an hour and 10 minutes. Look how pretty. Okay, so now we're adding the perfect, oh my gosh, this is so soft, from Home Reflections, our proprietary linen brand and home good brand here at QVC. It is a textured stone wash quilt. You have never felt a fabric so soft. Starting at $50, we have twin, full, queen, and king. Some of them are really limited. What I have on the bed is called Coral Bisque, and it is like this perfect combination of almost like a sun-bleached coral, right? It's called Coral Bisque. And then if you go down to the end of the bed, I love that white, especially if you just picked up on the Aqua Geo sheets. I think the white would be a dynamic set. And then next to that is going to be, it's called Fresh Sage. You know, I think it looks more like a parsley, but you know, they didn't hire me to name the colors. But you know what I mean? It's a little bright. I think it's lovely, but I think more of that color of like a parsley or cilantro. Really a beautiful, calming green. Carrie, this fabric is so soft, and I love the texture to it.
I do too. You know, this is part of our relaunch that we had in January, and where we really decided to bring in all of those elements into our space, kind of the fundamentals and the foundations of our homes here at Home Reflection. And I have to say that this is one of my favorite products because of the beauty of it, because of the texture of it, the color story, but it's really, Allie, the softness and the thickness of this, because it's not too thick and it's not too thin. So for me, this is one of those where you could put it on your bed in the summer, but then on the winter, this could be laid on top of your sheets with your heavy comforter under it. So you can really create those layers. And I've actually pulled this down because my husband's throw pillows aren't long enough for him because he's too tall. So he kept saying, you need to find me a long throw blanket. And I was like, you're 6'2", like it's hard to find you a throw blanket. And I was like, you know what? And I brought this down to him. It's great because I can also hang it across the back of my couch. So it's one of those products that's beautiful. It brings life to your space. It also comes with these shams with the little buttons on the back, which I absolutely love, that we have these little moments like that. And you can choose if you want the soft side or you want that little bit of more of a textured side.
Right. Look, one side is going to give you a little bit more of like that smoother look with the quilting. The other side gives you that great quilting effect. And I'm going to talk about how much I love that in just a minute and how much we're seeing it in design. But I think the way that Home Reflections has done it is better. So what Carrie showed us, keep in mind, you get your quilt and you get your two shams. Coral Bisque is on the bed. If you want the twin, though, in the Coral Bisque, I have 17. That's my lucky number.
Oh, you should
but
get
only
it.
17 of you can grab it, okay? Then if you want the full, there's 3 dozen. If you want the queen size, there's fewer than 200 in the Coral Bisque, and then fewer than 200 in the king. Now, such a pretty color, right? Then we have the white is in the center. Nice, fresh, clean. In the twin, there's only about 30. These are really limited. And if you want to get other sizes, like the full, there's 5 dozen. And then we do have queen and king. Great sizing, too, on that. So if you did want to get that as a gift for someone, that's a really great way to go. And then fresh sage, which I went on my, herbal tangent. I think it's like a cilantro green, just personally.
I agree. It's a beautiful grass green. It has a little bit of a depth to it, but it's much more of a grass green.
It's pretty.
It's a really, really, the colors, every single one of these colors is stunning.
Yeah, these are all machine wash, tumble dry. They almost have that like broken in look. And listen, Carrie knows this firsthand. Carrie has been an interior designer, not only on some of those big shows like on HGTV, right? She joined us here on QVC and QVC2, bringing us our own proprietary brands. But you know the look of the linen, whether it's a duvet or a comforter, right?
Absolutely.
I'm always drawn into it, but it always just looks overly sloppy. Like it's like not, it's like not messy enough, and then not clean lines where I want it to be. That's what I love about this, because it's done with that binding. The crinkle-like of this stonewash fabric is really intentional. I think it gives you that lived-in, look, but it still looks polished at the same time. I mean, that's, I think, the beauty of what we were able to
Absolutely.
achieve with Home Reflections.
Absolutely, Allie. And this is super soft because
it's
it
so
is, it's
snuggly.
actually stonewash. Like when you have those stonewash jeans or your favorite stonewash jacket, this is what this is. Every single one of these quilts has been stonewashed. So everyone is a little bit unique to itself. And then the softness that you get from that stone washing, but you're absolutely right. If you want that little bit of a smoother side, but you're getting that patchwork, or you have kind of more of that crinkle side, oh, there you go. I'm going to do that right after we get off here. I'm about to go night-night.
Sleeping on the job. Hold on, I need 5 more pillows.
You do. I can come over. I have some. I'll bring them to you right now.
It is so soft and perfect for top of the bed too. When we get into the warmer months, especially if you're pairing it with your 1200 thread count sheets as well. This is that
I mean, that
aqua
combo's
geo.
really pretty that you guys have on the bed right there. And even think
Yeah.
about it to break up. If you say you have a very heavy floral comforter and you want to modernize your space, take this and fold it over the edge of your bed.
Oh, I
Think
love
of it as that oversized throw blanket, because that, a lot of times your throw blanket is not going to go over a complete queen,
doesn't,
full,
you're
or
right.
king bed. So get your
Drives me
size of your
crazy.
bed. Yes, and then drape it over the edge, and there you go. You have a little bit of a modernized, and then you can use it. It's so beautiful.
Right, between $50, $75, depending on the size that you're grabbing. But we do have it in twin, full, queen, and king. Coral bisque has been really popular. White, and then we have like that grass green. You'll order sage. It's a very calming green. H447574. Carrie Lachlan, it was so good to see you. Is it mean to
Allie,
say you
before
put
I
me
go-
to sleep?
No, but before I go, I have a pun for you.
Oh,
I
I'm
have a pun
ready.
for you before I go. Okay, what happened when the frog's car broke down?
It croaked.
It got towed away.
Oh,
to
it got
better.
towed away.
It's my son's favorite.
Oh, that's a good one.